Well, hello class, it is so good to see all of you here. With your notebooks and pens. I see you are all ready to soak this up like a sponge. Okay. So don't drip on the floor, we just had the carpet cleaned. Yes. It has been so long that I have got to cut up with you with my Manny humor. But enough humor here. Let's begin our class. I must remind you that this may not be up to fashion school standards. Also that we are a fictitious non-credited school. So we may give you some homework, but it is up to you to do the work. We do not look or check your work or projects. I would however suggest that you learn all of this that you can. If you are planning to go to fashion school. Okay. I have hammered enough into your brains on that. Why, yes, that is some more Manny humor. One thing you will find is some fun on our lessons. Think about it, where can you be taught by mannequins that talk to you? Now also keep in mind that there is a real undiscovered fashion designer telling us what to say. So listen and you will learn something. If you don't, oh well. It cost you nothing to experience this escapade. Now what am I teaching you today? We have decided as a team to teach you very basic draping skills. We will be covering what is draping, what is a dress form and how is it used, and other related subjects if time permits us to dive into. Okay. Our first question to answer is, what is draping and where and how did it become so popular today for making garments? In the early 20th century, Madeley Iviot created a half-scale wooden doll that could be used to design and drape bias garments. Throughout Alex Gress's career, she used creative draping techniques to design asymmetrical jersey drapes, modeled silhouette dresses, and many other creative fashions. Working with actual materials gives a designer greater inspiration and indication of the flow performance of a fabric. A designer can easily see the proportion, fit, balance, and style lines of a design, exactly as it will look on the bodice. Now directly on the side of me is what is called a dress form. This is what we use to manipulate flat fabric to fit the curves of the body accurately. It is used to visualize what a pattern should look like in relationship to the figure. Now class, the true dress forms like the one beside me can be very costly. But the adjustable kind we have found is hard to work with and can be inaccurate at times. So it all depends how serious you are rather to get a good dress form. Remember also the standard for industry is a size 8 form. Okay. Now as the cavemen found out, it is better to have a round stone than a square one. They found out tools work better than bare unprotected hands. Well, guess what, we can learn from them too. Because in draping, yes, we have tools too. Without them we would just have square and torn fabric, which would make very ugly, boring clothes. So yes, we need tools too. These tools consist of this is a pointed metal instrument used for punching holes for belts and eyelets. The next tool is an 18-inch clear plastic rule with a 2-inch width. That is divided into 1/8 grid lines. Next you will need a French curve that is used for collars, necklines and armholes. You will need a hip curve for making certain areas on your garment. An iron and ironing board for blocking and pressing seams down. Also you need an L square for meeting right angles together. A fabric called muslin is used for designing on the form. A notcher, a punching tool used on slopers. Pattern drafting tape. Pencils, soft 2B and 5H pencils. A pin cushion or dispenser. Of course you will need scissors. Style tape, straight pins number 17 with sharp points. Tailor's chalk for marking. Of course you will need a tape measure, a flexible 60-inch reversible that measures both inches and metric. A tracing wheel and a yardstick. These are the tools that you need to drape. I might also add a box of colored pencils. Okay. Class, that is enough for this lesson. You know, this 3-piece skirt set that I am wearing was designed on a dress form, by Robert. This is an outfit that was made for the 3rd project runway audition that he went to. But he did not make it on the show. Oh well, that is another story. Alright, go out and get your supplies that you need, and one of us will move into teaching you about the dress form. Manny saying goodbye.